Oh, I'm 45 years now, going on 46, and I was lucky enough to, by mistake, being interviewed for a job for an airline. On the same floor of that building was a cruise line, Costa Cruises, and I turned around and I said, well, I have a tie and a suit and a tie on, let me go and interview for a cruise line job. And it turned out to be the best decision I made, and certainly in my young life.
At that time, what was your
A
first?
sales manager for a cruise line in South Florida. The most important thing that I've noticed and most exciting thing is how often we change and we grow. And if I look back over the 45 years, I think of the ships that were 900 passengers and we used to count them with a clicker when they were boarding. And I think about today, ships like the Seaside and Maravilla, where the technology and the space on these cruise ships are so extraordinary. And I wouldn't have envisioned it 45 years ago to turn like that. But now it's just a new surprise every day. It rejuvenates you because you realize that it's a fraternity. This industry has really only about 45 years young. And it's a fraternity. Many of us have grown up in the business and we still keep in touch. And we've seen our companies grow, and we've seen the individuals grow into great positions in the industry. And then as you cross the hallways in an event like this, you can't help but take an hour to walk even 1 block's worth of space, because you're going to be stopped by a friend or someone you had a relationship with over those decades. And it really brings back the fond memories, and we realize that we've all done an extraordinary job. The best is the one where I went with my entire extended family. We had a family reunion, and it really didn't matter what ship we were on or where we were going, but this group of 40 or 50 of us sailing together, having the most extraordinary experience, which cruising does, and to have that with your extended family, the memories of that will be forever. Be hard to say, because the way the industry has evolved, I think there are new surprises in our industry, even though the world is still the same world. But for the cruise sector, we've actually opened up and expanded so many new places within places. Within the Caribbean, there are new places to experience and new events to experience. So if you take that globally, there's something on the horizon for every cruise line and for every cruise guest to have something new in a cruise experience. And I think MSC is certainly doing their share of that. Yes, we've done a very good job partnering with some very established, very well recognized quality brands. And over the years, we've added brands like Lego and Samsung for the technology. When it came to entertainment, we were recognized already as having some of the best entertainment at sea. So how do you step that up? And it just became a natural relationship, having Cirque du Soleil be embedded now into these ships, and the Maravilla is the first example of that. I've always said this, and I think it's something that could be considered a lost art, but in the history of our industry, some of the dominant and prominent brands have always been recognized because of the personality of the onboard product, which is created by the software and the staff. And I think at MSC, we're a privately owned company. We believe emotion is as much a part of the experience as anything else. And who gives that emotion is the staff on board. So we believe that the personality of the staff is the most key ingredient. Everyone can build new ships. We can build them a little different than the rest, but it's really what happens to the guest when he's with us that is more important. And I think we do a very good job at that.